Hello everyone, kingbullet here with some more Kerbal Space Program. So, last time we completely failed at making planes. I'm probably never going to be able to make a plane in my life. But we have these external command seats, meaning we might be able to make jetpacks. Never mind, I apparently can't have it. Oh, never mind. That's not how that does. Never mind, we're not going to be able to make a jetpack. But what we are gonna do is make normal ships and see if we can manage to make it to the moon. That's my goal for this episode, is I want to make it to the moon. I've messed around and blew stuff up and everything else, and it was all sorts of long diddly hoes and weird stuffs and all that other good garbage and yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. It's time to get back to the meat and potatoes, I guess, of it all, and focus on finding the right size of an engine. Sure, you Mark II command pod. Where's my Mark III? Never mind, there's only a Mark II. But yeah, it's time to start working on finding a way to get to the moon. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so that doesn't look good. I don't think that's gonna work. I'm gonna go and use some struts. So whenever I went to go try to launch originally, while I put these struts on real quick, it was saying that launchpad was in an unserviceable position, or it was unserviceable. I couldn't do anything with the launch pad, which is kind of interesting if you think about it. It's probably, maybe from whenever some guy who we're not going to name decided he was going to make a huge rocket that just exploded on the entire launch pad and, killed millions in the process. But, that's just hearsay. We're not going to point any fingers or say anything for certain, you know what I mean? Okay, now let's see if it's less shaky. So I know this looks really, really big, and it has fins to really kind of fly with. Oh no. But the whole thing behind this is, okay, you guys need to go in with that. Let go, launch, and then this will let go, and then this will launch. Okay, let go, and then this one will launch whenever these decouple. This one will launch, and leaving me with this, and then worst case scenario, I can decouple this, leaving me with just a pod with a parachute. Sounds great on paper. Will it be great? Probably not. 3, 2, 1, go! I think this guy be a little heavy. Look at my Kerbals, like, oh no! Yeah, they look a little happier now that we're actually flying. I think my bad start's gonna hurt it though. Well, we broke the first layer of the atmosphere. Half my fuel later. That rocket though, debris. I still don't know if it's smart to be like have it fully throttled and go fast, or have it less throttled and keep dropping the throttle and go a little bit slower. All I know is this dude sounds wicked. So next stage, these four will decouple off, and this engine here will fire with, which is just for this guy right here, the middle part. I mean, to be fair, it does actually look like an actual rocket at this point. It's all symmetrical and stuff. It's pretty cool. I actually made a normal looking rocket. Because, you know, I'm special. If I can break atmosphere with just these four, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to break Kerbal orbit. And maybe hit the moon. I might have to redo the launch though so that it doesn't fall down, because I wasted like a quarter of my fuel just trying to get off the ground. We're almost out of the third layer of the atmosphere. We have a little bit of fuel left. We might be able to break orbit. I don't know. We got to get 20,000 meters with about a tenth of a tank for these. I don't even think I'm over water. I'm pretty sure my rocket's been slowly turning. I'm pretty sure I launched from there, went out this way, and it's been slowly turning. Yeah, we should be able to break orbit. Alright, where's the moon? The moon, that's the sun. Where's the moon? Oh, Mr. Moon. Mr. Moon. Haha, we broke atmosphere. Mr. Moon. Where's Mr. Moon? Is this saying I'm a plane? To the moon. Okay, I guess it is. Alright, so it's kind of just straight ahead. And, there it is. Okay, that's it for those engines. Okay. See if we can do this and do this good. Am I falling? No, I'm still going up. Here we go. We're on our way to the moon. I don't know how long it'll take to get there because I'm not doing a maneuver. Which is probably smart on my end because I fail at maneuvers every time. I don't know how you're supposed to be able to do those. I'm sure I've like come close to them, but every single time that I seem to do the maneuver, I seem to always mess it up. And now this actually looks like a normal spaceship. I mean, maybe a little bit longer than some, but it looks semi-normal-ish. I'm going 844.1 meter per second. So that's pretty good. Let's see where my aposis is. Oh, I'm into... Okay, so I'm still going to be bringing it back down and if I don't keep upgrading my aposis. And as boring as some of the flights seem to be, I like leaving the flights in because I never know when something's gonna happen or when I have something to talk about, like this. Aha! We're getting further away from the Kerbin, so we're speeding up a little. We're breaking the orbit itself, like the gravitational orbit. So I could probably readjust a little bit more. And head straight for it. I still got 3/4 of a tank. My Aposis is almost an orbit itself. Which isn't bad. Okay, we can slow her down a little bit. Still speeding up. I don't think because the Aposis increases itself, like it continues to get bigger. So I don't think that's saying like that's gonna be the highest that you can go, because I've broken that Aposis like 3 times now. But we're getting close. Never mind, no we're not. We're not even close. How far away are you? Oh. 11 million. We'll get there. I don't know. Let's try this. Let's burn a whole bunch of fuel. Let's see if we can get myself flying at a high speed. Because there's no atmosphere to burn up at this point. Yeah, see, the Aposis is growing still. See, how's it looking? Where are we going? That's not looking too bad. Look at that. We're still gonna like touch back down over there. It's not an orbit or anything, but I think I just broke orbit. What's this? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm fully out of the moon's orbit, or the Kerbin's orbit. Okay, let me go back to here. Can I warp? Warp here. Look at me. I'm almost to the moon. So I guess once you break atmosphere, it's good to, okay, warp here. It's good to just go full speed so you can get as much speed as possible. I mean, I guess, where are we going? Cannot warp so far. Let's just see how far we can go, I guess, right? We're gonna pass the moon. Bye, moon! Okay, let's warp here now. Alright, let's warp here. Warp already in progress. Warp already in progress. You know, it's just 1,000 times warp. See where we go. 50 times warp. 1,000 times warp. See what happens. See where we go. Oh boy, where did I go? Am I orbiting the sun? Okay, hold on. Slow her down, slow her down. Where are we? Am I in an orbit around the sun? Is that what we are in? Hold on. I'm in an orbit around the sun. Moho. I am actually truly in an orbit around the sun. So, I wanted to orbit Kerbin. Then I wanted to get to the moon. And instead, I managed to orbit the sun. What? I'm just gonna let this go. What is this? Eve. Where's Kerbin? Moho. Okay, which one's Kerbin? Oh, that's gotta be Kerbin. What is this? Yeah, that is Kerbin. Look at that. So at any point that we intersect. I mean, we can intersect there. Warp here. I mean, I guess I'm already going 1,000 times warp. Because if I get close enough to Kerbin, it might pull me back in, you know what I mean? Nope, I'm not gonna get close to Kerbin this time. Duna. What is that? Elio? No, just keep warping. I want to see what happens. Like, I've come close to this guy, Moho. That's cool, though. That's really cool. So, I haven't done, like, a whole bunch of crazy rockets, but I've achieved orbit of the sun. So I would call that a success of this episode. I mean, there's not much more that I want to do. I achieved my goal of reaching the moon, and then I achieved beyond my goal of orbiting the sun. I can't really do much else. I mean, if the To the Moon ship manages to get close enough to Kerbin, I might be able to re-enter the orbit of Kerbin, or it might just bring me into the orbit of Kerbin anyway, but I highly doubt it. I really do. So, that's pretty good. Maybe next time I'll work on getting further out. Like, I feel, because of how the rockets were set up, if I add on, I don't know, maybe if I add on more tanks, it does mean more weight, but does that mean whenever I'm solo rocketing like I was to get to this point, that I'll be able to get further? Or is there a better way to create a spaceship to where you can get further? Because obviously you can get pretty far away. I don't know if you can actually break the solar system, but you can at least get out to Elo. So, we'll see what happens. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, smack that like button with your Warhammers. And as always, share this around with your friends. Help these King's forces grow. And I will see all of you guys in the next battle.